It is a much different feel inside the HP Fieldhouse at the ESPN Wide World of Sports. Thanks so much for joining us as it is time for the International Martial Arts Festival and what should be an outstanding night of competition. Great to have you with us, everybody. I'm Drew Felios alongside Executive Director Dave Scalar. What do we have in store in this fabulous competition?
Drew, we have people from all over the world. We have stand-up, we have takedown, we have kick, we have punch, we have grapple. You're going to see people doing acrobatic forms. We're going to see teams, nationally ranked teams, internationally. We have a world champion. We have Olympic caliber athletes here. It's going to be incredible competition. It's been 18 years building up to this.
Oh, awesome stuff. We're going to be watching everything that goes on stage, and we've also got the third member of our crew behind the black curtain. He is Michael Kane. Michael, what have you got for us?
Thanks, Drew. I am back here in the athlete warm-up area, and let me tell you something. I am here with some pumped-up, motivated, focused athletes who are ready to get out on that mat and compete tonight. It is going to be a high-octane, fast-paced show. Don't blink, Drew, or you may miss something. I'm ready to get started. Let's get going, partner.
All right.
It's just an amazing combination of martial arts.
Traditional Forms Junior Grand Championship coming up next. This is extreme martial arts that we are about to see.
David Liu, this is an incredible young man. He is a genius, but he is an incredible athlete as well. He earned the right to be on the stage in traditional forms. This is empty hand performance. He is going to come out, and the interpretation is all that he's actually fighting with invisible opponents.
Judges, my name is David Liu, representing Twin Dragons. My instructor is Master Trago. With your permission, may I begin? Thank you, judges.
So David is a Chinese martial artist out of Miami with Twin Dragons. And what's going to be awesome is that we're actually going to see two completely different styles of the martial arts.
He's only 12 years old in the 7th grade. Amazing. You look at the discipline that he brings to the stage.
He's been one of our state and national champions over the year. He also won at the U.S. Open, which is one of the largest martial arts tournaments in the world.
Started when he was only 4 years old.
Just a good kid.
It just seems like he's got such a great feel for the stage.
Oh, he loves to perform.
It's David Liu, the Twin Dragons. It's going to be tough to top that.
It's going to be tough. Now, we're getting ready to see a totally different style of martial art.
Oh, wow. Such great respect for Mia Kimley. Open Weapons Grand Championships now set to go. David Liu, second time we've seen him tonight. He'll be facing Carlos Gonzalez.
This is a unique division. The open weapons allows for the creativity of the weapon that we've seen, but you can only use traditional footwork, no acrobatics. He's using a traditional Chinese spear. That is a hard weapon to be in control. Look at the length. Holding it at the bottom of it to keep it balanced and in control.
Oh! Judges, my name is David Liu, representing Twin Dragons. My instructor is Master Trago. With your permission, may I begin? Thank you, judges.
Chinese martial artist from Twin Dragons in Miami, Florida. As you see, both sides of the weapon are used for striking. That is an incredible move to be able to hold that spear in control with the back of your hand.
Saw David earlier in the traditional forms junior grand championships, the extreme martial arts. Can handle a weapon as well.
David is a great all-around martial artist. He's actually a great fighter as well, too. Beautiful performance.
It's just tremendous all around. So now we've seen Lou. It's time for Carlos Gonzalez
Now
to
Carlos,
take the stage.
3 years returning grand champion.
I'd say he's tough to beat.
Very tough to beat, and he does something very unique. He was the first person ever to use a double staff.
Is that what he has in his hand right now?
2.
Wow.
It's hard enough to control 1. Watch what happens. 1 blow becomes 2. The bow almost levitates.
Oh, man. Strong finish. Love the sportsmanship as well. David Liu, Carlos Gonzalez. Who is it going to be?
Judges.
And it's
David
David
takes
Liu.
it home.
So So would you say that's a bit of an upset?
You know, Carlos is tough to beat. He was 3 years our grand champion. David's been runner-up before. You know what? David just reached his time.
Big smile on the face of David. Keep in mind, he came up short earlier tonight in the Traditional Forms Junior Grand Championship to Eric Saavedra, but comes back and shines in the Open Weapons Grand Championships. David Liu. He is now with Michael King.
David, huge win for you tonight. Dethroned the 3-time defending champion. How excited are you right now?
Extremely. I mean, like, he was my hero when I was young. When I came when I was 8 and I saw him perform, I'm like, whoa, he's amazing. Yeah.
Well, you were pretty amazing yourself tonight. Talk to us a little bit about the spear here, and how did you choose that as your weapon of choice tonight?
I mean, I don't know.
It's just cool, right?
Yeah.
Fantastic. You know what else is pretty cool? David Liu, your champion. Drew?
All right, David, I'll tell you what, Dave Scalar, you need to take these interviews, put together a file, and send them to collegiate and professional athletes in all sports all over the country. The class that these youngsters have shown has been the best I think I've ever seen, ever doing an event.
And that is what the martial arts act.
And we welcome you back here to the side of the stage. Drew Felios, Dave Scalar, our executive director. It's been another fabulous year of competition. Looking back over the last few hours, is there one moment, one athlete that stood out to you?
You know, there was many athletes that stood out to me. I'd really like to talk about the collective thoughts and attitude of all of them. The camaraderie, the sportsmanship, the humble, the humility. That is what the martial arts teaches us. The total respect for each other. That, to me, is more important than the winning or anything.
Mia Kimling, the athlete that made the impression on me with her 2 great interviews backstage with Michael Caine after winning 2 championships. Finally, if there are parents out there and kids out there that want to get involved in this, that want to be on this stage one day, what are the first steps you take?
You know, you got to walk through the door of the martial arts school. It's scary the first time you do. It could be a little intimidating seeing the black belts lined up, but just join your martial arts school. There's martial arts schools in every city across America, and the thing that you're being taught, it's not the self-defense, it's not the kick, the punch. The competition is just an opportunity to nurture that competitive feel. It's the life skills. Good martial arts schools teach you how to be a success in your future life.
2015, another great year. The future of this competition looks bright as well. Dave Scalar, we thank you so much for letting us be a part of this for another great year inside the HP Fieldhouse. The International Martial Arts Festival. Great athletes, great teams, great moments, tremendous respect and sportsmanship. What more can you ask for from a high-caliber sporting event? For Dave Scalar and our entire crew at the ESPN Wide World of Sports, I'm Drew Felios saying good night from the Walt Disney World Resort.